Developing right now, police have opened an investigation into the deaths of two family members found in Gravesend, Brooklyn. Officers made the gruesome discovery after they received a call of a foul odor at the home on Quentin Road. The bodies of a 76-year-old woman and 39-year-old man were in an advanced state of decomposition. Medical examiners will determine the cause of death. The identities of the deceased are being withheld pending family notification.
Many are still reacting to Special Counsel John Durham's final report into the FBI's decision to launch a full investigation into Donald Trump's campaign and the help it received from Russia during the 2016 election. After nearly 4 years, it produced no indictments. However, supporters of the former president say it proves the FBI went too far. But critics of Trump say it paints a misleading picture of the agency's activities at the time. ABC's M. Wynn live in Washington, D.C. with more. M.
David, Durham's 306-page report criticized the FBI for lacking sufficient evidence to launch a full-scale Trump-Russia investigation, saying it relied too heavily on tips provided by Trump's political opponent. Special Counsel John Durham has issued his long-anticipated report scrutinizing the origins of the FBI's Trump-Russia probe. Durham slamming the FBI in a scathing assessment, accusing the agency of rushing its investigation of ties between Russia and Donald Trump's 2016 campaign. Durham was tasked by Trump's Attorney General William Barr to look into whether there was political bias behind the FBI's probe of Trump. Durham found that at the time the investigation was launched, neither U.S. law enforcement nor the intelligence community appears to have possessed any actual evidence of collusion. Durham also accused the Bureau of treating the 2016 Trump probe differently than others, including several involving Trump's Democratic rival Hillary Clinton.
I thought that was pretty obvious pretty early on. We've known this has been corrupt. It's nice to get confirmation by Durham.
Some of Durham's findings conflict with an earlier major report by the Justice Department's Inspector General released in 2019, which found that the FBI had sufficient evidence to open the probe of whether there was collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia. That watchdog investigation also found the FBI was not impacted by political bias, though the Bureau did suffer from serious performance failures on the part of agents vetting information from sources. In response to Durham's report, the FBI said they had already implemented dozens of corrective actions that have been in place for some time. Ultimately, Durham's 4-year, $6.5 million probe did not prove Trump's claim that there was a deep state conspiracy improperly targeting him. Durham's team charged 3 people with crimes, but his prosecutions resulted in 2 acquittals and 1 guilty plea from a mid-level FBI lawyer. That's in sharp contrast to the Mueller probe based on the FBI's investigation and resulted in indictments against 34 individuals and 7 guilty pleas. Sources say this report was sent to Congress Monday. The chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, Representative Jim Jordan, said on Twitter that his committee has invited Durham to testify next week.